Hello and welcome back. This week we are looking at the story of Owl Babies by Martin Waddell, and it's a lovely little story about three baby owls, Sarah, Percy and Bill. They wake up one night to find their mother has gone, so they sit on a branch and they wait. At last she returns and they are overjoyed. There are lots of lovely writing activities that you can do with your child, as well as speaking and listening. You can make some puppets, put them on a lollipop stick or a straw and retell the story. You can perhaps write a letter to the baby owls, letting them know that their mother will be home safely and soon. You can draw a picture of your favourite part of the story and perhaps write a sentence or two of your favourite part. You could make a lost poster to help people find Mother Owl. Today we're going to focus on sentence construction with a grammar focus of capital letters and full stops, finger spaces and using the conjunction. So this poor little baby owl, what do you think that he might say to his older brother or sister? Imagine your mummy had left your house for a little while. What might you say to an older sibling? You might say that. That's a good idea. You might say, I want my mummy and I want to cuddle her. So you might have a lovely sentence. You might explain to your siblings, your brother or sister, why you miss your mummy so. So your sentence will start with a capital letter. So when we are writing in a speech bubble, we just write what the characters say. So, I want my mummy and I miss her so much. So we have our little character Bill, who is speaking to his sister Sarah and Percy, and he says, I want my mummy and I miss her so much. Do you think that's what he might have said? I think you're right. So we can use speech to explain what a character might be saying. We've used our capital letter at the beginning of our sentence. Oh, we didn't use a full stop. We actually used an exclamation mark. That's right. So in year one, we can use a range of punctuation. I have used my finger spaces to separate my words, and I've used the conjunction and. I want my mummy and I miss her so much. Oh dear, poor Bill. So, we now have another picture. Now Sarah is the oldest of the babies, so she's a little bit braver. What do you think she might say to her brothers? Give you a bit of thinking time. What might she say? Because she wants to comfort them, because absolutely they're feeling a little bit worried, a little bit nervous. What would you say as an older brother or sister? She might reassure them, absolutely. She might say something along the lines of, don't worry, Mummy will be back soon and she'll bring us a treat. Yeah, so she's trying to reassure them by saying that she'll be back soon and that maybe she's got something lovely for them. So I'm going to start my sentence with a capital letter. Don't, it's a contraction. Worry, Mummy will be back soon and she'll, another contraction, have a treat. So Sarah has done a really good job of reassuring the other younger siblings that their mummy will be back soon. Don't worry, mummy will be back soon and she'll have a treat. So again, looking back at my checklist, I've used a capital letter at the end of my sentence. I've used a full stop to demarcate the end of my sentence. I've used finger spaces and I've used a conjunction and. So think about what characters say, because through writing we can show empathy for a character. So we can think about how the character might be feeling, and we can perhaps express through writing how you might feel in that situation as well. So I hope that you were able to write some sentences, maybe using some of the ideas that I've given you, such as a character description. Maybe draw one of the owls and describe what they look like using some really exciting adjectives. Making those puppets and retelling the story of owl babies. Writing a letter, that would be lovely. I'm sure they would